up, get up. All right, get up. Remember, give God all the glory and praises because he woke you up this morning. Remember, what the day is? December the 1st. December the 1st, y'all. Get up. Get up, get up, get up. My coffee just jumping out everywhere. Good morning. Honey, son, I took 2 vacation days, okay? Your mom need a break just like everybody else, okay? So don't be asking why I'm not at work. You need to worry about you working, okay? So my son on here, he said, why you ain't at work this morning? Because his mom took a vacation day. She took 2. I took 1 yesterday. I took yesterday off just to take my sister out for breakfast and to spend her birthday with her. And to see my sister yesterday, so happy. And to see my family come out to show her love. I mean, that was priceless just to see my sister happy. And me sitting back watching my family have a good time too. So that was one reason I took off yesterday. And today I took a vacation day because I wanted to go run around to stores because I want to go feed the homeless tomorrow. I believe in when you bless others, God will bless you. And that's what I want to do. I want to get up in the morning. I'm going to cook. And I want to go out and I want to be able to feed the homeless. And I want to try to feed like 50 people. That's my goal, 50 people. So even if I don't make it to 50, long as I get like 30, 40, just going about what my pockets can afford. Okay? But that's what I really want to do. And I had already said, Lord, I don't care how broke I be. I'm going to feed the homeless tomorrow. And that is my plan, to get up in the morning and cook and go out and feed the homeless. And I try to do that probably like 2, 3 times a year. I think I've done it. I haven't done it this year. So I want to go out and do it Saturday. And my son wanted to go out and feed on Thanksgiving Day. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that on Thanksgiving Day because my heart is not led to feed on Thanksgiving Day. So him and his grandmother went out. And then, plus I didn't want to do it because him and his grandmother was going out to feed the homeless. And they was going to the same area that I was going to go to. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up, I'm going to cook, and I'm going out to feed the homeless tomorrow. And you know what? And I really needed that time off from work too. I needed that time off too, just to lay in bed, enjoy myself, and to be able to get up in the morning and fix me. Y'all see my cup? Y'all see what my cup say? Morning motivation. That's what my cup say. And it feels so good when you can get up and have a cup of coffee. It feels good when you don't get up with a hangover and you can make you a big cup of coffee. And this is what I love to do. I love to drink me some coffee. And I told somebody, I said, nobody could have told me 20, 30 years ago, this would be my life, getting up in the morning, drinking coffee, or getting up in the morning, going to sit at Wawa, drinking coffee and just talking to strangers. Because that's what I love to do. I love to sit at Wawa sometimes, drink coffee. But the Wawa that I like to go to, they took the benches away because of the homeless people that's out there. The homeless was sleeping all on the benches, so they took them away. And somebody asked me, how many sisters do I have? My mom have 3 kids. Me, my sister, she turned, 52, and then my brother. My brother 48, yeah, my brother. And then on my other side, I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. And the sister on that, and I am the oldest. I am the oldest out of all of them. I'm the oldest grandchild on both side of the family. And my sisters on the other side, I talk to one of them all the time. The other 2, I barely talk to them, but if we see each other, we talk. And then my brother, I talk to him because I see him in church. We all go to the same church. And people will be thinking there's something wrong because you and your siblings don't talk, y'all don't hang out. But as you get older, you get married, you start doing different things, and you don't get to see each other like that. And you don't get, like, I talk to one of my sisters, I talk to her like all the time on the phone. She'll call me or I call her. And the other 3, we barely talk on the phone. We barely talk on the phone, but we see each other in the streets. We talk. And my other sister, me and none of my sisters look alike. None of us look alike, but you can tell that we are sisters. We just don't hang out together. The sister I was with yesterday, I'll be around her more because everybody hang out at my aunt's house. So that sister there, I be around her more. My brother, the one that y'all saw yesterday, we barely be around each other because my brother work, I work. So we barely see each other. We'll see each other probably like on a holiday or whatever. And then like, I do a Christmas breakfast every year. I cook for everybody and I go sit up like by my daughter's house and I feed my whole family and all the kids in the neighborhood and they parents who all want to come. And we do like a buffet. So who all over there and they outside with their kids, they come get food and everything because we feed everybody. Me and my husband feed everybody and we buy like scratch off tickets. And who all come, we get each one of them a scratch off ticket. And I've been doing Christmas meals when my kids was little. And then I started making it bigger because I like to go in Riverview Terrace. It's called Oaks of Riverview now, but I still call it Riverview Terrace. I like to go over there and do it because some people don't cook for Christmas. Some people don't have nothing to cook. I mean, no food on Christmas. So I do the big breakfast. Even if we see people walking by homeless or whatever, we call them over to eat. We try to feed everybody until the food gone. And I cook a lot of food. It be so much food that everybody can eat. Everybody can come by for seconds. And even if the little kids come and eat and they be like, my mom said you can send me a plate home. I send them a plate home too. Because that's what we believe in doing, feeding and reaching out. And on Christmas Day, you ain't got to be family to enjoy yourself. Christmas Day, everybody should come together, no matter what. Come together, have a good time, and enjoy yourself. So that's what we try to do. We try to feed everybody on Christmas Day. And anything we do it at Riverview Terrace Playground. And when we do stuff at Riverview Terrace Playground, we tell the homeless to come up there to eat. Because that's how much food we cook. We cook a lot to make sure everybody get a plate, everybody get full. If they want to take a plate home, they're welcome to take a plate home. So that's what we try to do. So that's why I'm getting up in the morning and I want to go out. I want to feed the homeless. I really want to go do that. So I'm going to the store. I want to go buy some chicken, rice. I want to make baked chicken, yellow rice. I got string beans and I want to get them a roll to go with their meal. And when I go out to feed the homeless, I feed the homeless just like I cook for my family. And I'm not going to get them no anything just to say I went to feed the homeless. No, I cook a hot meal and serve them a hot meal like I would serve my family. So God touch your heart, y'all give somebody. And I know y'all thankful because y'all woke up this morning and today is December the 1st. Nobody should be around him looking all sad. Nobody, because he woke you up this morning and you in your right mind. So nobody should be sad or feeling down. What happened last month? Last month gone. This is a new month. Start fresh. Even if you got to start fresh to remove people out your life, just start fresh. Do something that's going to make you happy. Yeah, do something that's going to make you happy. Spend time with yourself. Go out and enjoy the day. It seemed like Tampa, like kind of hot outside. I went outside early this morning, like 5:30, and then came back in the house. But get out and make yourself happy today. Today is Friday. It's beautiful. Every day is a beautiful day because you woke up on this side. So get up and do something to make yourself happy. And it's a new month. Don't brag and don't come in December carrying all them heavy bags. Let them go. Let them go. Free your mind, free yourself. When you start letting things go, it seems like weights start lifting up off of your shoulders because a lot of us walk around and we have weights just holding us down. Start releasing them and watch how you start feeling. You start feeling good about yourself. So start taking them weights off. If you got to start taking them off one by one, start doing that. Enjoy yourself. Because let me tell you, last night when I was sitting there and I was just looking at everybody, seeing how everybody was having a good time, how everybody was laughing, everybody was dancing. See, when you don't drink, you see things better. So just to see how my family was acting last night, and I'm sitting there, I'll be like, we be mad with family over petty stuff. Petty stuff. Because my sister wasn't talking to me. My sister started talking back to me November the 4th. When she said, hey, Tree, I'm like, what? My sister talking to me today? Y'all don't know how that made me feel when my sister said, hey, Tree, because I love my sister. Oh, my God, I love my sister. I grew up in the house with that sister there. And my sister can tell you, she can stop talking to me. She can walk past me and don't want to speak to me or whatever. But let my sister call me and say, Tree, I need you. And I'm not going to say I'm not going because she wasn't talking to me. No, I'm going. Any one of my sisters call me and they need me, I'm going to be there for my 4 sisters and my 2 brothers. And I might not talk to them all the time, but them 6, I love them. I love them. And I know some people sit around and say how they hate their sister and brother. And you're going to have ups and downs with your sister and brothers. But I love my sister them and my 2 brothers. My 2 brothers is like laid back. My 2 brothers don't be all into all that mess. My brother be like, the one y'all seen yesterday, my brother ain't with that. My brother is by himself. He work. And he like to do whatever. Now, my other brother, let me tell you about that brother. And man, if you looking, I know you're not looking. But anyway, but let me tell you about that brother. My brother is a good daddy. Oh, he's so good. I mean, to see him with his kids. He'll want to beat you up by his children too. Don't get on his kids because he want to try to do something to you. But my brother is a very, very good daddy. He raising his kids. And he show his kids so much love. And when I sit back and I be seeing in church, when I see my brother in church and he be in church with his kids, and I just be sitting back, I be like, look at my brother. Taking care of his kids, raising his kids by himself. My brother work every day. And he a good dad. And I love that. And I love to see him with his kids. And his daughter see me in church, she come by and grab me and say, hey, auntie. And it's crazy because my daughter, my granddaughter, and my niece was going to school together. And my sister called me one day and she was telling me about they were fighting at school. I'm like, what? They fighting? I called my granddaughter. I'm like, you do know that's your cousin? She was like, she ain't my cousin. I said, girl, that little girl is my niece. What my granddaughter and my niece around him fighting for? Y'all are family. They didn't know they was family because they don't hang around each other. So I called my daughter, and my daughter was like, Mama, I ain't getting into that stuff. But then later on that night, when she got off work, she called me and said, Mama, you know why they fighting? Why they getting into it with each other? I said, well, she said, Mama, they act just alike. Just alike. And I could do nothing but fall out laughing. She said, Mama, their attitudes the same and everything. And I told my granddaughter, you can't be around him fighting your cousin because y'all are blood at the end of the day. And when I see my niece in church and how my niece act, I be like, dang, she acting like my granddaughter. Just like her. And I mean, why I'm telling this story, because sometimes we be distanced from our family and the children don't even much know that they some kin. And it's sad because they don't know. Even like my sister, I got a baby sister on the other side. I'm in the grocery store, and my granddaughter was younger then. She said, Nana, that go that lady you know. I said, what lady? She said, the lady that wear glasses. And I was like, what lady wear glasses? She said, Nana, you know that lady. I'm like, I don't know. Who are you talking about? And then my sister walked around the corner. She said, that lady right there. I said, that's my sister. That's your auntie. She was like, that ain't your sister. I said, that is my sister. My granddaughter didn't even much know that was my sister, but she had met her before. And I felt kind of bad because I'm like, dang, my granddaughter didn't even much know that's my sister. And my sister was like, you know me. And my granddaughter was like, no, I don't. She said, you do know me. And I felt bad. But my other sister up under me on that side, my grandkids know her. Because that's how much me and my sister talk. And it's crazy that family like that and that y'all don't be around each other and your kids don't even much really know, well, my grandkids don't really know who their aunts are, who their uncle is. But they know my sister and brother on my mama's side real good. And my sister, she told me her granddaughter came to my granddaughter one of my grandson's birthday party. Her daughter said, this your auntie, your auntie Tracy. She was like, that ain't my auntie. She said, that is your auntie. That's my mama's sister. She went back home and asked her mama, is that lady your sister? My sister said, yeah, that's my oldest sister. She said, She said, yeah. Now when they see me, they know who I am. And it's crazy. I mean, you know what? It's sad. It is so sad when your nieces and nephews don't know you. And when your grandkids don't really know your sisters and your brother. That is so crazy. And my sister's birthday yesterday, the card that my son gave my sister, and my sister was reading the card. My sister was standing there about to cry. Because they call my son Big, she called my son Big Jet. So when my sister was reading the card, and when because my sister read, so when she get ready to cry, you can see She turned redder. And she was just standing there. She read the card, closed it, and she read it again. She was like, oh, I got to call him. I got to call him. And my mama read it. My mama said, this card is so beautiful. And my son loved his auntie. Love him. Love her. And yesterday my brother told me, my brother said, Tree, you know you followed right behind mama. Mama had 2 girls, then a boy. You had 2 girls, then a boy. And then he said, Tree said, Edward is like me. He was like, look at him. I am the baby out of all out of our Merle grandchildren. And then look at Elwood. Elwood is the baby out of everybody. And I told my brother, I said, and he the baby, and he was the smallest one. Everybody was like, my nephews and my cousin, them, they were so big over Elwood. And I said, now look at him. He the giant over all of them. My brother said, you right, Tree. So I'm telling somebody this morning, if you're going through anything with your family and you can make up with them, try to make it up with them. Try to work it out. Even if they don't want to work out nothing, at least try. Because you don't want nothing to happen to that person and you didn't get a chance to make up with that person. And sometimes people can be stubborn where they be like, I don't want to make up with her. I don't want to talk to her. But you did your part. You did your part. And you know, sometimes family be mad with you about simple stuff. Stuff that y'all can work on. Stuff that y'all can sit down and talk about. Because my sister, I hate when my sister don't want to talk to me. And I call my mama and I be like, why she don't want to talk? And my mama said, Teresa, I don't know. She say the same thing. I'm not getting in it. Y'all talk about it. But that day when my sister spoke to me, I was so happy for my sister to talk to me. Because my sister can get in her mood, okay? And you can walk right past her and you can say, hey, Nate. She be like, hey. And I be like, oh, she in her mood today. Some days me and my sister can sit down and we can have a good time just laughing and talking. So if anybody going through something, try to work it out. Don't wait too late to try to wait too late and then you wish you would have worked everything out. And I know some of y'all probably send by saying, how Teresa up here telling somebody to work out suddenly she going through a situation. Yeah, I got a situation, but I don't give that to God. Let God handle that situation right here. But I'm just talking to you this morning because we always say tomorrow is not promised to us. The next minute is not promised to us. And then, like I tell you, we be holding grudges about petty things that we can work out. So if you can work something out this morning with a family member or somebody you going through it with, sit down and talk to them and try to work it out. Try to work it out. Thank you. What's name? Oh, thank you. I look fresh because I didn't have no cocktails. I'm trying to enjoy my coffee. And I'm trying to just drink wine. So that's why I look fresh this morning. And I am glad I took them days off too, because I feel so good. I feel good. I feel fresh. I just feel good taking them days off because I never take days off. And I'm like, I need to start taking days off, spending time with myself. And yesterday my husband said, oh, my day start tomorrow. I said, I know you didn't take off tomorrow. He said, no, tomorrow is my Friday, which is today. This is what he was telling me yesterday. And then I start my vacation Monday. And I don't really like just taking days off to lay around the house. Because when I take a day off, I'm still running around. I'm still doing everything. When I take days off, I want to go out of town. That's when I take a week or 2 weeks off just to go to St. Thomas. But other than that, I'm not just gonna take a day, take a whole week off to be home. No, I'm not doing that. I'll take a day here and a day there. But these 2 days here, I needed these 2 days because I feel good, my mind, my body, everything. So sometimes you have to take time off, just for you. And that's what I did. And my son want to know why I'm not at work. How you burn your toes? Yeah, my son, let me tell you, my son is so sweet. Oh my God. Somebody say like he a gentle giant. That is my big baby. I don't know what it is. I don't know if a mother on here and she got like two girls and a boy or one girl and a boy. I don't know. It's something about that only boy. It's something about him. I remember one time I was at home and I'm like, where you at? He said, I'm in Orlando with my sister. He come back. This girl don't took him. Now she was just cussing him out, talking noise. Took him. This been years, some years ago, talking noise about him, and then he come back. I say, where you got all that stuff from? His sister don't took him and bought him $2,000 worth of clothes and shoes and stuff. They all get him, but they be there for each other. And I be telling my kid when my kids going through something, I never get in the middle of it. Even when they arguing, I will walk off and let them argue with each other. Because I'm not breaking it up. I'm not getting in it. I don't want nobody to say I'm picking that side, that side. But what I love about my three kids, when one of them in a situation, they really come together. They really be there for each other. And that's what I love about them. And I sit back and I be like, because when he come in here, he talking noise about one of them, I be like, that's what I do. And I tell him, I don't want to hear that mess. Because you want to put me in the middle, then everybody mad with me? No, I'm not doing that one. I'm not getting in the middle of y'all crap. But my son is a very good daddy. He take time out with his son. And when we go to my aunt's house, everybody can be up there together. He always sit by the side of the road. And you have to go sit with him. Or he'll be like, Mama, don't sit by me. I don't want you here. But I love my baby so much. So much. And when he leave to go home, out the door, and I wake up, and I go to that room door, and I turn that knob. If it's locked, I know he in there. If it ain't locked, I know he not there. And I would call. I call him, he don't answer, I hang up. Call him again. He don't answer, I hang up, call. I would keep calling him till he answer that phone. Where you at? You need to let me know where you're going at. He was like, I'm not a little boy. And quit calling me your baby. I'm not a baby. I am a grown man. I said, well, you still my baby. So I still want to know where you at. Because if something happened to one of my kids, I think I'll lose it. I will have a breakdown. Because I love my children so much. My kids, my everything. And I always said, I always said when I have my kids, I want to try to give my kids everything. I want to try to just love my kids, be there for my kids, no matter what. I always say my kids, my pride, my joy, my heart. And to make sure my kids never went without, never had to ask nobody for nothing. My mom told me the other day, she said, Teresa, I remember when you was pregnant, I come pick up your 2 daughters because you wouldn't let them stay with nobody. She said, I pick your kids up to give you a break. Before I can be done got to my house with your kids, you be done caught the bus saying, Mama, I want my kids, right? Because I love them so much. I always said I love my kids so much that I would lay my life down for my 3 children. I would go without for my 3 kids. I would go without for my grandkids. And I am missing my grandkids. I'm missing all of that. So I don't mean to get on here and cry this morning, but I miss my family. This is the longest I have went without seeing my grandkids. I love, I love my grandkids. I love the grounds my children walk on. I love the ground all 11 of my grandkids walk on. And I do anything for them. Anything. My grandkids will tell you that. My kids too. Because my grandkids know they can call their nana. If she got it, they got it. And if I ain't got it, I tell them, let me try to go get it. He must used to call me, Nana, can you write me a check? Can you give me your credit card number? And I do anything for them. Christmas time come, my kids ain't have to buy their kids nothing. Because I make sure they had everything. I buy so much stuff that I be done bought double. I work so hard around November, December to make sure. No, I'm on live. I'll call you back. I'm just like getting in my feelings because Christmas coming up. And when you that grandmama, you used to seeing your grandkids. Are you used to hearing them on the phone? It hurt. It hurt because I call them whatever. I do them the same way. I call them, they don't answer. I call the next child phone. Tell such and such to call. I called my oldest grandson last night. Sent me the voicemail. I called him again. Sent me the voicemail. I called my daughter. Why he ain't answering his phone? He called me back from her phone. Now I'm on a Zoom. That's why I ain't answering the phone for you. Then as soon as they knew I was at my aunt's house, they down there looking for me. I'm in the bike with my nephews. My grandson come. He ended up giving everybody doubt. So he reached over there. He like, I'm thinking he finna give me doubt. Doing like, he talking about, Nana, why would I give you doubt? You was my grandmama. I ain't finna doubt my grandmama. What's wrong with you? And why you back here? I said, I'm back here playing dominoes with them. He told me, well, we looking for you. And I go out in the front, my other two grandkids out there waiting on me. Because my grandkids know they can get anything from me. Anything. My grandson asked me last night, he said, Nana, I need such and such. I said, go in my purse and get it. He was like, Nana, I'm not going in your purse. I said, I told you. He said, Nana, that's wrong. What I look like going in your purse? I don't care if you told me to get it. I'm not going in your purse. You give me what you want to give me out your purse. I'm not going in your purse. That's rude. And I love them. I love all 11 of my grandkids. And I have no picks, no choose. And every time I buy them, I try to buy all of them the same because I never want one of them to say, I gave this one more. I don't want that. Even Christmas time come, my first 3 grandkids, I try to get them $300 to $200 a piece. And I try to buy all of them. When I can afford to do that, I do that. I would go broke just to make sure they have on Christmas morning, just to see their face. And that's what I do. So I'm just getting in my feelings, y'all, because it's getting close to Christmas. Misha, my condolence to you. And see, this is another thing. Like, even I'm on here, I'm talking about what I'm going through and how I'm feeling this morning. And it's people still got it worse than me. But they still happy. They still happy. They not letting little things bother them. And they appreciating every moment. Gloria, you is right. Family can break your heart. Family will tear you down. And y'all, these last little few months, oh my God, I've been broken. And I get on here and I put on a smile, be so happy, but y'all don't know how the inside feel. How I feel in the inside. That's why I get on here and I know I say this all the time. So I know people sit back and say, she telling us what to do. She should be doing it. And I told, like, you go out there, you try, and you put in an effort, and people don't want to accept you, you still got to bike away and get space. And that's what I'm doing, biking away, giving space, but I am still hurting because no mother want to be in a feeling like that or be in a situation like this. So that's why I'm telling you, even if you ain't one of your kids going through something, try to work it out with them. Try to talk to them and see what the problem is. And I feel like this, whatever you and your child go through, or y'all sit down and talk about it and work it out, that should be between you and your child, not between everybody else. Y'all should work it out together, not nobody else. And like, since everything like been going on, you know, even like I put a video up yesterday, even when I was showing y'all how people was coming at me, calling me a bully, this and that, whatever. But that kind of stuff don't faze me. When people say something negative about me, I just delete them off my page because I feel like this. I'm not finna stoop to nobody level because a person feel a certain way towards me because they really don't know me. So I look at it, I said, why should I argue with a person and they don't know me? That's crazy. I'd be a fool to stoop to that level to be arguing with somebody that don't know me. Because I look at it, you coming at me, you probably ain't got your stuff together. You probably ain't much got your house in order. You probably ain't much got a husband. And you probably just sitting there being an internet bully, talking noise about people that you wouldn't even much really say to them in the street. So why would I stoop to that level to argue with you and I don't know you? I mean, I'm going through a little situation, but other than that, I'm happy in my life. I am happy. I've been with my husband 22 years, been married 18 years. Still with my husband. And yes, we have ups and downs. Because he said, I want everything my way. And I want everything my way. So I can't give my energy to be arguing with people. I can't, and I refuse to. I want to be happy in my life. I just have one thing that's like eat me up. Other than that, I am very, very happy. And yes, I do get in my moods. And this morning is one of the moods. Because I got 24 days before Christmas. And I could just take one Christmas present. That's one. And I'd be happy with that Christmas present. Other than that, I don't care. And I don't want nobody to be thinking, oh, she's so sad, she gonna do something to herself or whatever. The devil is a lie, okay? I might drop a few tears once in a while, but honey, this ain't no crazy woman right here. I ain't crazy by a long shot. I'm gonna enjoy my life to the fullest. And God gonna answer my prayer. Just give everything to God. So whatever anybody going through this morning and you can't fix it, just give it to God and let him fix it. God will fix it. And that's what I'm doing. I gave it to God. Even though I shared some tears sometime, I still gave it to God. Let him work on it. So some things we can't fix. And Misha, what you going through? You're going through something worse than I am this morning. And you saying you need to learn how to pray. Just how I'm talking to you, that's how you talk to God. Get on your knees. Get by yourself and just pray and cry out to him. Because he the only one going to help you through this. And nobody can tell you how to grieve. But I just pray God give you the strength. Just get in there and pray. Just cry out to him. And he'll help you through your situation, because you know what? That's one appointment we all got to have. We're going to all go through. And that's an appointment that we cannot miss. And then we sit back and we cry. We be wondering why. Like I was telling y'all the other day when I was cleaning my refrigerator about my cousin passed. That still bothers me. So I'm just praying that God touch your heart this morning and he guides you. And you get in there and you talk to God just like how I'm talking to you. That's how you talk to God. So you don't have to learn how to pray. You talk to him just like you having a conversation with one of your friends. And you cry to him just like you would cry to one of your friends. But the only thing is, when you cry to him, you ain't got to worry about nobody else hearing it, because that's between you and him. So give everything to him and he'll get you through your hard times. And you know what? When I come on here, I come on here because I want to be real with y'all. And I tell y'all all the time, I'm not a fake person. And I can come on here and I can talk to y'all and really tell y'all what's going on with me. And I'm not going to, because I don't want to get off YouTube and then I be acting a whole different way. How I act with y'all while I'm talking to y'all now, I act like this all the time. All the time. I don't hang with nobody. I really don't have friends. And just like my son said the other day, he said, Mama, that's probably why we ain't got friends, because of you. You don't have friends because there's no true friends. You don't have friends not because of me. You don't have friends because you haven't found your true friend. Everybody not your friend. People who claim to be your friend is not your friend. So don't feel you don't have friends because your mama don't have friends. Your mama choose not to have a lot of friends. Your mama choose not to be around a lot of women, because I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way not to have friends. And I told him, I said, even when I was out there, I had to fight. I went to jail for fighting. That was a wake-up call, because that's not my life. That's not my life right here. I'm doing something worse, but I went to jail for fighting. That's not my life. And then the other day when I was talking to y'all, I told y'all, sometimes in life you get tired that you say this ain't the life you want to live. And somebody wrote me and told me that's why a lot of people drug addicts, because of me. Because of the lifestyle that I was living. No, that's not because of me. That's not me. And yes, that was wrong of me to be out there in the streets back then doing that. But 34 years, 31, 32 years ago, I was young. And that don't define me of my past, what I used to do in my past and stuff. And that's what people like to try to throw up in your face about what you was doing in your past. And they was like, you don't have nothing. You had a lot of money back then and you don't have anything. Yeah, I had a lot of money. And I was young and dumb, didn't know what to do with the money and stuff. But you know what? I was young. But I took care of a lot of kids in Review Terrace. A lot of kids. So I wasn't that dumb. You know, I ain't buy no house, none of that. Didn't know nothing about that. So anybody this morning, you going through stuff and you thinking about your past, you learn from your past. You learn from your mistakes. And don't never let nobody try to beat you in the head about your past. Nobody. Because everybody got a past. Everybody. But they want to make you look bad from your past. You can't make me look bad. You can't make me feel bad because of my past. Because I had learned a lot from my past. And I'd be sitting down, I'd be like, dang, what I know now, if I would have knew that back in the days, just imagine. I could have had a house. I could have had this, No. You don't keep stuff from money that you making the wrong way. And you learn a lot. And I have learned a lot. And it killed me when I get on here and people telling Tracy life story. Like they don't told a book. And I just sit and laugh. I be like, when that happened? Shut the front door. And I tell my husband, I say, listen to this right here. One time my husband went to a wake. He came home. He already knew. Because one thing about it, when I got with my husband, I laid everything down to my husband. Everything. Because you know what? You have to be honest. You have to be open. Because see, people will try to use your past, even your own family. Use your past and tell you know she was this, you know she was that. So I told my husband, he was looking through a picture box, my pictures, and he got this picture and I snatched it out of his hand. He said, why you snatched that picture? And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna be honest with you. Because see, somebody gonna tell you anyway. So let me tell you. I'm your lady, so let me tell you. I had a girlfriend. He said, what? I said, this is the picture of me and her. This is the picture that I did not want you to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay it out. So you hear it from me. So when somebody else come and tell you, Tracy already told you, okay? So he was like, I don't care what nobody say. I say, oh, let me tell you this one too before somebody come and tell you this right here. He was like, what? I said, I used to sell drugs. He was like, you did? I said, yeah. And I said, real heavy. He said, you did? I said, yeah. I don't care. I still love you. So I said, well, I just want to let you know that before somebody come and tell you something else about me. So I laid everything down to him. I said, oh, yeah, I have, you know, I got the 3 kids because you here helping. I said, I have 3 baby daddies. So let me let you know about that too. He was like, I still love you. Then he broke down and said, you know, that first day I met you walking through Busch Garden, I said, hey, lady with the pretty hair. I said, yeah. He said, what I told you that first day. I told you, you're going to be my lady. He said, so I don't care what nobody say about you. And sure enough, y'all, somebody got mad with me. A family member got mad at me. Oh, tell him you had a girlfriend. Child, he know. I told him because one of y'all was going to get mad and tell him. Okay. I say, so he know. What else you want to tell him? Because didn't I tell you everything about me? He was like, yeah. I say, didn't I tell you somebody going to get mad and argue and try to tell you something about me? He was like, yeah, and started laughing. So when he met my children's fathers, all my kids' dad and stuff, he met them, have barbecues, they come. He talked to them, everything. So that's why people love to see confusion. People don't feel that when you're in a relationship that your spouse don't supposed to get along with the next person. Now my son, grandmother, I love her. I love her so much. I really do. And her and my son like this. Me and my husband, when we on that side, we got to stop by her house. She come out there, Lynchmore. He be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Show my husband so much love. No matter where we see her at, she show my husband love. Treat my husband with respect. And she like, I look at her like a mama to me. Because how much she have always, always been there for my son, no matter what. And I love her so much. Like, that's my second mom. I could pop up at her house, sit there and talk to her. She never treated me no type of way. When I didn't have a car I needed to drive, to go somewhere. She let me drive her car. And even when I got married at my wedding, and I just love her for that. Because it's sad when people try to tear you down, and people love to throw your past up in your face. And I laugh because nobody can tear me down about my past, because I learned a lot from my past. I learned a lot from mistakes I have made in life, everything. So somebody on here, somebody trying to beat you down in your with your past, they got a past too. But see, they ain't gonna speak on their past because they think they high and mighty. I'm not scared to talk about my past, nothing that I have done in my life. Before somebody else try to tell my story, can't nobody tell your story like you can tell your story. Because see, when you tell your story, people can understand you better because you telling your story, not nobody else trying to tell your story about from what they heard about you. So that's why I can talk about my life anytime, because I'm not ashamed of nothing that I have done in my life, and I don't care what nobody say. Because people try to like, oh, she around him. You know what they used to be saying about me? She around here, you know, she messing with a woman. Yeah, I got to laugh off of this one. Because the same people who was talking about me laughing. One thing about me, if I was messing with a woman, it wasn't in the dark, okay? But the same people who was talking about me laughing, they sneaking around messing with a woman in the dark. But y'all judging me. And the same people who was trying to judge me about my lifestyle back in them days was doing the same thing, but they was doing it in closed doors and stuff. And then when everything came out, they like losing their mind because people don't found out something about them. And people used to come and say, why you be so bold about things that you do? Because I'm living my life to be happy. I want to make myself happy. Why should I be trying to make somebody else happy? Whatever you're going to do in life, you do it in life to make yourself happy. You have to make yourself happy, not make nobody else happy. Why you around here trying to do something to please that person? No, live your life. Do what's right for you. Whatever going to make you happy. Don't be trying to make nobody else happy. You making them happy and you all like this right here, all scared to do what you want to do. You got one life to live. Do what you want to do. And whenever you find that right person in life, you lay it down on the line. Tell them everything that you need to tell them about your life. Because, honey, once some snake gonna come behind you and try to talk about your past. They're gonna have something to say about you. So you live your life to the fullest, and that right person come along, you let them know about your lifestyle, let them know what you went through or whatever. They want you, they're going to be there for you. They're going to be there. My husband know everything about me, everything. Like he went to a wake, I was talking about this right here. He went to a wake and he came home. Because he know, like I told him, he already know I used to make money. So he came home from the wake. He was like, God dang. You and people found out I was your husband. They coming up, how she doing? Such and such. Tell her, hey. He said, I knew you knew a lot of people, but God dang, I didn't know you was that popular. I'm like, yes. My cousin called me one day. My cousin said, hey, Tree said, tell this man you know me. And I'm like, what man? He said, he told me that he was at work. He said these men was talking about me. And these men was like, yeah, it's a lady from Review Terrace. Every time somebody died, she raised money to help the family die. I mean, help the family pay for the funeral. And they was just talking about how much good work I do and stuff. And my cousin said, I told them, that's my cousin. And they was like, man, you don't know that lady. That lady ain't no kin to you. He was like, that's my big cousin. He called me and he was like, Teresa, tell them you know me and that you my cousin. I said, yeah, I'm his older cousin. And the men's went to telling me, thank you. We appreciate everything you do. The people said, you just don't know how many people talk about this lady from Review Terrace, how this lady raised money to help other people bury their family members, what she'll do. And I just told them, thank you. Because when somebody from Review Terrace need help, they always reach out to me to help them. Even if it's cooking, they call me, can you cook for us? How much you gonna charge us? I'm not gonna charge you anything. You go buy the food and you bring it to me and I cook it. And they say, how much you gonna charge me, Teresa? I say, I tell you what, since you keep on saying how much I'm gonna charge you, whatever God lay on your heart to bless me with, that's what you bless me with. If he tell you to give me $1, give me that $1. But I'm not gonna charge you to cook no food for you. And if you need my help, I'm coming to be there for you. So that's how me, you know what I'm saying? I always been like that. Always. And even, like I was just saying, how somebody wrote me to the people in the street calls of me. It ain't cause of me. Because even when I made money and I saw young kids, parents that I knew before they got out there, I bought their children school clothes. Whatever their kids needed, they knew they could knock on my door and they can get it. They can get it. And I had one mother, she said, Tracy, I'll clean your house up if you help me. You ain't finna clean nothing up for me. Why would I want you to clean up my house? Why would I disrespect you like that? And I know the type of woman that you is. I would never, ever do that to you. You know, you can come to me for anything. Anything that you need, you can come to me. And I'm still that person. Still that person. If I have, anybody can get it. I will give my last to help somebody because I look at it. What I did in my past and out there making money that wasn't the right life to live. And God always kept his hands on me. Always. And I thank him. And people always say, I put God. I always talk about God. I put God first in everything because he kept me. He saved me from a lot of things. So I'm always put him first before I do anything. And I'm going to pray to him before I do anything. Because without him on my side, I'd be lost. I'd be so lost without God on my side. And I can't make it without him. I cannot make it without him. So this morning, don't let nobody beat you down about your past. Nobody. And you speak on your past. Because when you speak on your past will help the next person. And people say, no, their past don't help nobody else. They need to go to counseling. What you gonna do? Go lay on their sofa, spend your money telling your past. And when you telling your story, you can be in a building with 100 people. Out that 100, somebody gonna be like, dang, they talking about me. Because when I hear people's stories, and I tell them, I be like, dang, they talking about me. They talking about me. And let me tell you, even when I go to church on Sundays, honey, I love the church I go to. I be want to take my shoe and hit Pastor Hawkins in the head sometimes, okay? Because when he be preaching, I'm like, why is this man talking about me? Somebody told him something about me. And he be preaching so good and everything he be saying. Some Sundays when he preaching, it's like, I be want to know that somebody call him during the night and say, preach this service so Teresa can hear it. And the whole time I be sitting there, I be saying, he talking about me. Or sometimes he just be talking so good, I want to take my shoe and hit him in the head. I ain't gonna hit him for real, y'all. Y'all know when the pastor be preaching so good, you just be want to take something and just chunk it up there, boom, and hit him. So I love that church. So if you need a church to come visit in Tampa, come to Exciting Faith of Life, okay? Come down. You will not be disappointed. It's, well, Sunday in church, and when it was time, you know, for people to come up for prayer, get a heart to God, join the church, I seen so many little kids going up there. I'm like, wow. Just to see all them kids going up there, giving their life to Christ. Y'all just don't know how y'all uplift me with y'all comments. Oh, when I cook Christmas breakfast, I invite everybody. Everybody come. Some people come in they night clothes, they Christmas sweater. Everybody come. Everybody come. Even the little kids in the neighborhood come out. So everybody comes. So it's not just like my family. It's a big thing. And usually like we do it at my daughter's house. But this year, I think we're going to do it at my aunt's house. And so, because there's more room. And my daughter be saying, I'm tired of cleaning up. I don't want to clean up. So what we do the Christmas breakfast. And then when we do the Christmas breakfast, after the Christmas breakfast, we do seafood. We might do crab shallot, we fry fish, and we do all kinds of different kinds of seafood for everybody. And then I got a cousin that don't eat seafood, her and my mom, so we do something so they can have something to eat. So we just do it like a big old family thing. I cook breakfast, then I go in to cook the seafood. So, and it'd be a nice time. Very nice time. So, and my husband, he, you know, when I be going through stuff, he be, you know what I'm saying, he be the like uplifting me. And then I have another friend. She be like, you better not cry. You better not cry. And I mean, God have put some amazing people in my life to uplift me and to tell me the right things to do. So I am very thankful that God have blessed me with these people that held my back. And even when I do something wrong, they check me and be saying, you know, that wasn't right, what you just done. So I'm thankful because them the kind of people I need in my life. People that gonna tell me when I'm wrong and they not gonna sugarcoat it. So I am very thankful for that right there. So, but I gotta get ready to go. I'm supposed to be going to the store to get chicken and stuff to clean so I can go out and feed the homeless tomorrow. And I just got in my feelings on here and just kept talking. But y'all hit that like button. Y'all show me some love. And somebody put on here, wait a minute. Your past made you who you are today. And my past did. My past really did and stuff. And I learned a lot from my past. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like I told y'all, even though I messed with a woman, but that wasn't my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? That was not me. Okay. So not knocking nobody. I didn't want to live that lifestyle because I wanted a man. So that's what it was right there. So not knocking nobody. I mean, to each his own, but that was not for me and stuff. And I learned so much from my past, y'all. My past made me the woman that I am. My past made me be able to stand strong and be able to speak my mind and not bite my tongue for nobody. So I learned a lot from my past. And especially I learned everything you get, you need to get it the right way. Because when you get it the right way, you have it a long time. When you get it the wrong way, you don't have it for a long time. And it's a lot of consequences when you do it the wrong way. And that's what I like when I see people doing stuff and they talk to me, I be straight up with them and tell them. I got one nephew. My nephew come to me. My nephew say, "Big girl, you know why nobody don't like to come really talk to you no more about their problem?" I said, "Why? Why dirty?" I call him dirty. I say, "Why dirty?" He said, "Because Auntie, you so bold. You don't sugarcoat now. You just boom, lay it on them. And they take it how they want to take it." And he said, "Auntie, everybody not strong." He said, "Now when you talk to me, I can listen. Cause see, I know my auntie." He said, "But anybody else, Auntie, you got to be nice to them. You can't just be bold and hard." And I told him, I said, "Well, you know, I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to say nothing to sugarcoat nothing to make them feel good." And he was like, "I know that, but you can't be being so hard on them, Auntie." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll try. I try." He said, "But that's what everybody say. They don't be wanting to come talk to you because you just like, bloom, come out." And I say, "Well, you know your auntie not fake." And she just, and I tell them, when they come to me about something, I say, "Do you want me to be honest with you? Because if you don't want me to be honest with you, don't talk to me about your situation." And he be like, "I know that. You tell them that. But still, when they tell you, yeah, they still be walking off, be like, why when they talk to her?" I'm like, they shouldn't have came. They shouldn't have came and talked to me. And it's another thing. If y'all see somebody need help, help them. Get them something. Get them something. I mean, yesterday too, it's so many young men so homeless. They homeless, ain't got nowhere to stay. And somebody was talking to me yesterday, and they was telling me where they sleep at. That junk bothered me because I've been knowing this person a long time. And I told him, I said, when you gave people, you looked out for people. I say, but you in this situation too. I say, while you going through this situation, God opening your eyes up. God showing you who there for you. God showing you your real friends. Because see, you was thinking everybody your friends. And now you in this situation. Where your friends at? He was like, I know, Tracy. And I told him, I said, God gonna work everything out for you. And just to see so many young men homeless, young girls too, homeless, and then they don't have nobody that want to help them. So y'all know somebody that need help and y'all can help them, y'all help them. And if y'all want to donate to help feed the homeless, y'all can do that. $1, $2, whatever. Y'all can send it to me cash out. $ Tracy1. But I'm just so excited because I'm going to feed the homeless tomorrow. And I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them. And when I go around them, I be having fun. I talk to them, everything. And they just be so nice to sit and talk to them. Even the ones that I don't know, and they come up and they just start talking to me. I love going out because I love to hear their stories. I love to hear their stories and they tell me different things, why they situations and stuff. And when I do go out and feed them and they see my husband again, they be like, man, tell your wife that food was so good and she ain't serving us no junk. And then when they see me, they be flagging me down, telling me how good the food was. And I love that because I'm glad that I made somebody feel good. And I made somebody happy and I gave them a good meal. And I put love into cooking my food for them. So my goal tomorrow is that I want to go out and I want to feed 50 people. So that is my goal, to feed like 50 people. So that's why I got up early. I said, I need to go to Sam's Club. I need to go get my chicken. And I had said, I don't care how broke I go today. I'm going to feed the homeless. My bills are paid. And the rest of my money I got, I said, I'm going to feed the homeless. And I told my husband, I'm going to feed the homeless. And I don't care, after I went to go to the store and get everything, even if I have $1, $5 left, I'm going to be happy because I know what I spent my money on to go out to feed the homeless. And that is my goal tomorrow morning, to get up early and go out and feed the homeless. And that's what I'm going to do. And when I saw them sleeping, I was like, dang, if I can go out and pass out blankets, I'll do that too. But it's just me. And I'm starting back out that I'm going to cook and I'm going to go out tomorrow. So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And y'all enjoy the rest of this beautiful, beautiful Friday. Because I'm ready. This morning, I caught myself going to work out this morning, but then I don't wait it too late. So I need to run to the stores because I got a lot of chicken that I'm finna clean. So I want to go get my chicken and I want to go to Sam's Club first, then go get my chicken so I can come back and clean my chicken and stuff. But when I cook in the morning, I'm going to show y'all, what I cook for them tomorrow. Because I believe in giving a hot meal. And it's last time I went to feed the homeless, I'm going to tell this story, then I'm going to go. I went to feed the homeless and I still had some more meals left. So this man, I seen a man on the bus stop. I said, do you know where some homeless people at? I said, I got some food. And he was like, come on, go behind this Dollar General. Oh my God, y'all. People just came out little kids. They all stand. It's a wooden area back there. And I ran out of food. And the man was like, he told the lady had got her plate. And she was like, well, me and my kids, we could just share this one. And the man was like, no, you can take this food right here. I'd rather the kids eat. I don't have to eat. Oh my God, that touched my heart. I'm like, here, he need to eat, and he giving his food to the lady so her kids can have a plate of food. Because I had them ran out because I had already been everywhere. And I told the man, I said, you know what? Since you gave her your plate, here go $10. You go buy you something to eat. And he was like, no, you don't have to do that. I said, no, you go buy you something to eat. You take these $10 and go get you something to eat. And the man was like, he was so happy. But to see all them people come from out that wooded area, and how the people was like so happy and so thankful. And I'm telling my husband, I'm like, dang, look at all them little kids living up in the woods. Because y'all, I don't know where y'all live at, but rent is expensive here in Tampa. Expensive. If I wasn't with my husband, even though I work and I got a good job, I wouldn't be able to pay this apartment by myself that I stay in. I would not even much be able to pay this. I have to go find me a cheaper apartment. My apartment running like 18 with the water and stuff. 18. Like one of my neighbors told me he stay in the same apartment that I do. He say his apartment like $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month. And I'm like, what? And I've been here like 6 years. So my water been leaking, so it was like $1,800 with my rent and stuff. And I'm like, this crazy apartment that much. I need to tighten up. I need to be getting me a house. Because people mortgage less than my rent that I'm paying. Somebody told me they stand at, let me tell y'all something. My 2-bedroom that I pay for, that's how much a 1-bedroom costs where I live at. A 1-bedroom costs the price that I'm paying for this 2-bedroom. But remember, I've been here 6 years, so my rent all right. But I'm like, that is expensive. A friend of mine called me. She was talking to me. She said, I got to move. She said, I stay in a 1-bedroom, and I'm paying almost $1,700 for a 1-bedroom. I'm like, what? She was like, yeah. She said a 1-bedroom like $1,700. And people cannot afford this rent. That's why so many people are sleeping in their cars. They on the streets. Because you can't afford this rent with one person. And if I ain't have my husband, I don't know where I'd be staying at. I'd be having to find me a little cheap little apartment. And I'm not going to just stay, anywhere. So rent is very expensive. And then we wonder why people are staying on the street because they can't afford it. They can't afford this rent. This rent is ridiculous. So if you staying somewhere and you paying a good deal, I wouldn't move. And then the person tell me, oh, they staying in the house $800 and complain. I don't know when the last time I paid $800 towards rent. I do not know. And you complaining, you staying in a house and you only paying $800 a month. Do you know how many people wish they were staying in a house paying $800? I know families living in a house together, like 5, 6 families that pay for a house because rent is so expensive. So people, you work hard to pay bills. Because everything is going up. Everything. Sure, my light bill. Light bill used to be what? Like $75, $100. I'm paying like $150, $190. And we are barely here. So everything is expensive. Everything. So when you see somebody on the street, don't judge them. Don't judge them, because if you didn't have somebody staying with you, or you got a cheap apartment, I don't think a lot of people won't be able to make it. Every time it's time to renew, they going up on your rent. Every time you renew, they got to go up on your rent. So if you can help somebody, help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Show your appreciation. Even if you buy them a hot cup of coffee, or you buy them a sandwich. You know what? It's little to us, but it's big to them. So if you can help somebody out, help them out. Show your appreciation. Show them some love. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that somebody's thinking about them. Because that'll uplift their spirit. Because some people out there, and they be like, can't believe they in that situation. So if you can give, help them out. But I'm finna go, because I got to go to Sam's Club. And I got to go get my stuff, so I can do what I got to do tomorrow. But I'm going to show y'all everything that I cook for them. And my goal is 50 people. So I'm just praying I can make it to 50 people. That's my goal. I'm going to say my goal is really 50. But if I can do 30, I'm still going to be happy. So I'll see y'all later. I got to go shopping and get my stuff together so I can go out and feed them tomorrow. So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And y'all hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. You would love it because there's no drama over here. You would love everything about my channel. So y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button and y'all subscribe. And y'all know, get up, get moving, get moving. Move today. So y'all get up and y'all do something. Don't be laying around in that bed. Get up. Go to moving. Make yourself feel good. Yeah, that's right. Make yourself feel good. Honey, I know I was on here crying earlier, but I feel good. I look good. And I'm finna go enjoy my Friday. So y'all get up. Y'all be safe, all right? Bye-bye.